This video is extremely late, I know, but we've been juggling between the three of us with our classes and we've had tests and quizzes, but here we go, let's go, and yeah, the battle bigger than you. Genesis 50 verse 20 says, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good, to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives." And obviously the famously quoted Romans 8:28. We know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him and are called according to his purpose. Elevation Worship sings a song that encompasses these two verses, and it says that I'm going to see a victory, for the battle belongs to you, Lord. You take what the enemy meant for evil and you turn it for good. The intention of the enemy, God takes and uses to produce purpose through our lives. Our lives are to be examples to unbelievers and not explanations. You have to decide if this is really worth waging a war over, these small things that make you angry and get to you. It's often said that you can choose your battles, and it's wise to do that when you can. But what do you do when the battle chooses you? When life gives you something you did not choose or anticipate? When 200 Rand just magically appears in your bank account, please do not keep it, phone the bank and return it to sender. Jehoshaphat was faced with a similar situation. He had no time to build a strategy or to prep his troops. The enemy was coming from behind, and he did not see them coming. And he knew there was only one thing he could do, so he turned to God. Funny how surprise attacks drive us to God's presence, when that's where we should have been all along. But 2 Chronicles 20 verse 17 is the promise that we can hold on to. And this is what God told him. You will not have to fight this battle. Take up your positions, stand firm, and see the deliverance the Lord will give you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. Go out to face them tomorrow, and the Lord will be with you. So, when we are faced with these battles, when we are faced with these trials, we don't have to choose. We don't need to go through them alone. We don't need to fight them at all because God tells us that He will deliver us, right? All we need to do is take up our position. We need to stand firm, but not only stand firm, we need to see, we need to believe and have the faith to know that the battle is not ours, right? So let's be blessed and yeah.